Let me look something up. The light, in the beginning there was light, right? It's one light, and only afterwards, yes, the power of bestowal and love, which is the essence of the Creator, the basis of creation, the infrastructure. On top of it, there are other phenomena which are not so good and even bad, so that we will discover, through the bad, we'll discover the good, as the advantage of the light from within the darkness. Is that why it's also, and there was night, and there was evening, and there was morning one day? You have to have the darkness first. Don't you feel in life that without some bad you wouldn't feel any good? Well, no, of course you got to compare it with something. Otherwise, in a world that is all blue, you won't know what blue is. Right. So you need to learn by comparing, and by that you develop. The problem is that to feel very good, you also have to feel very bad. So how do we come to want to feel very bad in order to feel very good? So the more I want to receive, if I can invert it, the more I'll be able to give. Yes, of course. That's why the biggest righteous are also the biggest wicked. It's not good for man to be alone. So God suddenly sees that it's not good for a man to be alone, so he creates the woman. So your question is what for? No, you need a desire to develop. Now I'm beginning to understand what for. And he puts the man to sleep. I mean, if he were awake, he'd tell him, no, don't give me that, leave me alone. Yeah, because when you're given a new desire, you feel like the world is dark. So he puts him to sleep and creates the woman out of a man's rib. Why not from the same material he created man? Why does he need man's rib? To create a match between them. Well, man corresponds to Zeranpi, and there's this concept in spirituality, which is a system. And the system that has to grow next to it correctly is the woman. It's another system. It has to be a rib out of his ribs so that she grows in correspondence with him. And she grows until she becomes his mate. So God says to man to name all the animals. Man, according to his attainment of every situation in life, to the extent that he attains the benefit and their place in creation in relation to the final goal of resembling the upper one. Yes, so accordingly he sees how all of these alien forces called still, vegetative, animate, and speaking are included in him, and accordingly he names them. A name means attainment. And the serpent came already with the name pre-prepared. He didn't name the serpent, didn't he? Now, the snake is something special. No, I'm really preoccupied with it. Right? Adam didn't name the snake. The snake was more cunning than all the animals of the field, so he came pre-prepared with a name, right? The snake is such a big desire, such a big force, that a man can't do anything with it, really. Only at the end of the corrections, when you've corrected everything but the snake, you'll also be able to correct the snake, and not you. But a special light comes that corrects human nature, and then the serpent is corrected.